everybody's usually pretty good at Mirage. It is rarely a team's glowing weakness. This is about as neutral ground as you can get in a team's veto. And I mean, a lot of the wins for Bait come over, shall we say, lesser competition when you look at their record, but there's still a team that's going to know how to play it, and they just took Ents to a 13-11 scoreline. Admittedly a loss, but it was Ents who they then went on to beat. This is not a bad Mirage team.
No, and they're playing with house money going into this map, so...
Oh. Might have been too much of a look for MPL.
There's no kits on this CT side, so I'll do some damage before a site is hit. B will be the port of call. adamb, easy cleanup, just Captain Kirkter, and he's going to fall behind that. Oh, doesn't even make it. Doesn't even make it. This pistol round's going the way of the Swedish side, surely.
Seems to be that way. Nilo almost burns out because of his teammate. So that's maybe something of a road back in. Problem is getting past this crossfire now. Even if you clear out Nilo, you're presumably going to get swung from the bench player. Nigh on impossible. Essential, though. Oh, my goodness. That was the pillar and bench player swinging. He takes down both. There's not enough time. There's not enough time without the kit. But he does give it his best shot. That extra 600 might actually make a difference in terms of what they're able to put together in this round. Guess we'll see what the investment's going to be.
A lot of teams saving second in this qualifier. Saving into these second rounds. Another pistol kill.
Goodbye, Wrinkle.
Nothing bought yet.
It was Nuke where they got tremendous damage off the USP, wasn't it?
Looks like we're saving into, yeah. Looks like we're saving into, first gun round. I do wonder in this day and age, Mike, if some of the... Because it really... To figure out if you should force second or not, once you've got a big enough sample size, the stats should bear out the answer. And I actually wonder if the top teams yet have that to their disposal.
I know Liquid's been forcing virtually every second round, but wouldn't say it's been the greatest track record, so do with that what you will.
My hunch is that it's better to force. I might be wrong.
Yeah, the risk-reward calculation is so useful. Because if you win it, it is truly such a bummer for the team that loses. You're on 1,400 loss. You've got nothing saved through, most likely. It's a tough one. One kill. Can they get any more? They're just looking for damage here. Their lives don't matter. They will forfeit them. And there we go. A second kill on for Captain Kirka as well. So nifty bit of USP work. But the round never in doubt.
Okay. On the guns. No AWP, of course. But we do have a kit. Util's pretty good. For Bait. So let's see what they have for us here on the defense. For those who didn't see some of the early games from Metizport, lots of set rounds. They love set plays, early hits. This round will be no different. They are ready to go. Jungle smoke in, flashes over the top. It's just essential on this side of the map at the moment. His teammates isolated out, and somehow, I guess that was through a smoke. MPL gets one, Essential gets one before falling out. And the bomb is nowhere near being planted.
That's quite a spray down from Wrinkle. It's just ETR. He did get the bomb plant. He did get that. But anything more, gonna be a tough ask. If Owner gets this, it's a team ace. But Owner's on the wrong side of the map. Essential. CTR looking the wrong way, and that's a clean first rifle round for Bait.
Wow. It looks like, so it looked like NPL was set up on Palace before probably the stairs smoke bloomed. He gets one. There was another spray, I think it was through the jungle smoke. And then, it has to be said, Essential did a really good job of just holding his line, standing ground in towards CT. That was a rough first gun round. At least the bomber's going to afford them a decent investment here. Actually, They really needed that bomb plant. They would have... They might have had to eco this without it. And even then, it's only 2 AKs. Util is good, though. And this time, another set play, I'm pretty sure, is going to come out soon. This time it's B. And actually, only owner on this bomb site right now. There is not a quick rotation anywhere.
Got a smoke, flash, nade, but no more molly. It's already been spent.
I think he
Not
needs
gonna
to
be fun
use
if he's gonna
it. He
slow
needs
down
another
take.
site player.
There's no one close to the rotate. Now they're bringing one over. Now Captain Kirk is coming into support. They've gone away with this, perhaps. He's jump spotting. Makes him feel more comfortable about it. Now the smoke goes down to stall.
Now, though, have Metizport kind of moving back into mid. They want to take some control. ZCR's a smoke, so they can smoke. Yeah, Suspects 1-2. So they can smoke top connector and window in a second.
We did see them do this a lot against Apex, where they would sort of hit B, but usually faster, and then pull off whether they got the first contact or not. Oh, ZTR. How is he alive? How has he gotten away with this? He won't for long. Mid presence cleared out, but the flashbang's good. The flashbang is lethal. And now, even number situation, if they can get this bomb down, that'd be tremendous. Molotov to force Captain Kirka forward. But he's ready for the fight. He's ready for the brawl. And they're not going to be able to challenge him further. Disjointed. Eventually, the swing comes in from bench. adamb making this happen. 3 huge kills. And Wrinkle is low. He's out of position. He's low. He's maneuvering. And adamb is stepping ever closer to finishing off this round. Execution on. Beautiful round from adamb. 4 kills. It was looking dire.
That first kill coming out of apartments was critical. And from there, just absolutely crisp. Really nice stuff. In a round that would have broken their back. Remember, their buy last time was 2 AKs. Outside of that, really just pistols. This time, a lot healthier. Full nades, AKs across the board. And a similar opening. Solo mid, 4 group towards B. Nothing to slow them up this time. There's no util in towards apartments. This is what I think, Mike. I think they open up 4B. And then if there's a lot of mid presence coming out of bait, then they commit. If there isn't, I think they cancel. And we've seen it twice in a row.
We did see it against Apex a lot, too. So that's the idea. Just sense to see if there's an opening towards B. And
we'll pad the numbers there. You have your a lone player going out mid to feel it. Feel the resistance. Yeah. And if it is, you know, players running out mid, if it's nades galore, then you commit. Otherwise, and probably wisely, it's too much to ask.
Okay, up they go. Ooh, spam's not good. Captain Kirka was blinded up. Was just hoping to get lucky on the timing. What can Owner do? Has support from Market. Peek out's good. MPL's lost. Owner does great work with that SMG. Don't think it's going to get them the round. Don't think it's going to get enough for bait to be tempted into the retake. But it was a great effort with the MP9. Bomb will be down. Essential's kind of looking like he wants to try this retake, but Wrinkle's not on the same page. Without kits, I think they're too late into this. They're really going to give this a try? They're going to give this a try. Okay. ZTR's working his way around ticket just now. Essential's been rumbled. Wrinkle's going to be flanked, drop down. They know where the last player is. And so it is just 1 gun saving instead of potentially 2.
I quite like these rounds from Metizport. And that was nice. They didn't commit B. They didn't use any nades. The only thing they lose is time. Which isn't the end of the world as long as you're quite fast in how you mid round. They go back out mid. Speed their way up catwalk. Not much resistance. Group together. They swing. Trade onto that catwalk player. And, yeah, envelop the site. Some nice MP9 kills from Owner, but too much to ask. Pauses in. As bait have a quick discussion. This one's got to be an eco, so I guess they're discussing the later gun rounds in the half. So far, so good, if you're a Swedish fan. And Mr. Adam B is off to a bit of a heater start.
He is. Won that all-important round. Was it 4v2? Picks up 4 kills of his own. It's what keeps them going on this path. It was looking a little rough. Instead, now it is a very hot start. All right, NPL, Zeus, and USP. Gonna need about 3 kills here if they're gonna win it. He will not. I know this is surprising, Alan. He will not be getting them. But Captain Kirker, though, will find one. There's some damage. They make it expensive. Or do you want to just save this gun?
Did he Zeus Jacquinho for 65 damage?
No. He shot him in the head.
It's a shame. So that was serious range.
I don't think you can hit 65. You can hit 98 with the Zeus. I think there might be, you can hit 70 with like a, it's like if you hit him in the toes at range. But I don't believe 65 is one of the options.
I had my hopes up.
Doesn't have damage fall off in the same way as some of the guns.
Finally a full buy for bait. It's been a long time coming. A wrinkle, AWP in hand. And let's see if they adjust the defense. Nobody A proper, double in connector. I assume Captain Kirk is going to come off catwalk as well. And yes, he is. They really want to fight for mid control. And here we go. This is perfect. They see all this attention in mid. And it's just Owner on the side proper. And he is a dead man. That is picture perfect how that round's meant to go.
No better feeling. Let's see a plan come together. And it's another save required for bait.
What a half. They've called the same gun round opening for 3 gun rounds.
If it ain't broke. Wasn't that what we were saying in the Apex game?
Could be.
They don't fix it. Now here's my question. So we've been calling him Essential. But should we call him Essenthal? Essenthal?
Good luck pronouncing that in a clutch situation.
Essenthal in the clutch!
Sounds almost kind of biblical.
It does. It does. I see it. Or like Elvish, you know, like a Tolkien name. Essenthal.
Elder Scrolls.
Lend me your blade. It's a good name. I
like the idea there's a biblical, reference or quote, and it's just like, and he played with nipple.
If you Google it, it just pulls up a bunch of links to his pages.
It's a shame.
So I don't believe it's a. Don't believe it's a reference to anything. No relation to his name either, so I don't know where it would have come from. We'll just have to get an answer someday when bait make it to Dallas. If they do.
Way to go, yeah. And it was looking a lot closer before this map started. NPL. Dopes. Susp is gone. The bomb is... Oh, Jacquinho can't die, actually. Makes it 2 and a third. Those were critical because the bomb was out of the open.
You do like when you say a player can't die and then they just refuse to.
If only coaching was that easy. Thomas, don't die! Oh, that would be the dream.
Wrinkle is on the wrong side to do anything about this. Probably just going to try for some exits. Nothing really to save. Much more to be gained from landing a good D shot. Jacquinho could get the ace. Love an anti-eco ace. Always enjoyable.
Could be. Wrinkle comes off cat. Oh, come on, guys.
Ah, I'm ruining it.
Well, this is a stark difference to map 1. I can't say this has felt particularly close in many rounds. Of course, we did have the incredible Adam round. But outside of that, this has been a bit of a clinic. ZTR's calling a brilliant game. For those that missed the series earlier up against Apex, he was the MVP. I mean, maybe not in terms of stats or frags, but he won them that series, especially on Inferno.
Swing. And a kill from MPL. Looking to get them on track, as they need a bit of a recovery here on Mirage. It's been dire. A couple quick kills make life a lot easier. And into the up crosshair they go. ZTR's gotten a kill elsewhere. Shown the bomb ramp. So Bait's taking damage out B. Bomb's been seen ramp, but they're giving up the angle. They're really reacting to ZTR's presence, despite the fact that they just saw the C4. They think it's a bait, which makes sense with their name.
Okay, deep jungle smoke. NPL commits to connect. Captain Kirker can hold off Catwalk 2. So the only... Well, you can plant old default, but default really is the only safe plant right now. One more smoke on Nilo. They have a lot of util here to retake. I think that's why they're quite happy to play off A. You can see Captain Kirko is actually holding A as first contact, really. Guess you got Wrinkle holding Palace too. But here we go. Palace lurk smoke for Nilo. I just don't know how you get a good fight here. Flash is over, but NPL peaks before, and now it's looking really good. Util is dwindling, and a lot of players here to cross, but we're near a bomb plant. Don't make it that far. An NPL masterclass from there from stairs.
Huge round for him. Huge round for him. I mean, he put it all on his shoulders, right? Swinging, making it all happen himself. Taking the initial fight up top. Needed something. That's a moment to step up as a leader, right? Team's starting to get a little lethargic. You're starting to get just completely blown out of the half. This is the kind of round win that can change the fortunes of a map. Only 3 rounds left in the half. And for Bait, they'll try and squeeze everything they can out of it.
Issue for them is that Swedish team banked up so much cash in the round wins. Just going to be facing buy rounds galore here. They're going to have to do this the hard way if they want to get anywhere near 4 or 5 rounds. What do we got here? Smoke popped. NPL peaks, sees nothing. They're still behind that top mid smoke. Gets a bit frisky. But no love lost. A bit of info to his teammates saying there's got to be numbers out mid as well. And check out the reaction. Double Palace push.
When it works. Now they got this positioning. Now where do you go if you're Metizport? There's threats under both sides. You've got the deep smoke up in apartments as well. Owner pushed behind it. There's really no free reign. There's no room. This round is not going to plan. They'll group up in connector. Oh, Wrinkle misses a shot. That might allow the opportunity. He dies now. That's a problem. Still, Senthiel catches the kill back in spawn. Bomb plant might go down, but it's a very good situation for the post. Susp wants to fight this up. Wants to fight. There's a flash. Trades there. They're keeping this under control. It's all on Jaquinho, but he gets the numbers punched in. That'll keep that cash flowing. Keep that cash on. Captain Kirka will keep the round from slipping away.
It's not so bad, is it? 3 frags and a bomb plant from that position.
It was a 2v4, right? 2v5?
Yeah. I think it was 2v... It might... No, I think it
was 5. Because Wrinkle was the first death, the op out of Palace.
Yeah. It's not bad. Not bad going. Rounds are rounds. If you're Bait, Wrinkle's having a tough one, isn't he? Can't get engaged. Owner had a brilliant first map, actually, and he's also struggled a lot as the, I think he's the B anchor. So, Operation Recovery ongoing. Wrinkle gets engaged. Early frag. Can only assume he got an opportunity before that top mid smoke ballooned. Either that or it was a pot shot. In which case, they needed a bit of luck.
Oof. Big kill for adamb. Keeps the possibility of the round going. MPL forced off of the angle. Has to allow them into sight. Essential's under pressure. And yeah, adamb is not taking any prisoners here. These entries have been lethal. Clears the path towards the bomb plant, and decision needs to be made. Maybe give this a look. Give this a crack, but it could cost them a lot if it doesn't go to plan. One player done. Now they're certainly committed in. Nilo. Getting damage outside the ramp. The flank is a little too late here for Wrinkle, and Nilo's ready for it. Disaster now. Owner might just have to go for the stick. Spam's not in yet. They haven't heard the tap. They're not too worried about it. Oh, and now they confirm he's off the bomb. He's out of time. He's out of chances. He's out of this round.
Adam's a monster. Clears his angles as well. He'll be happy about that. Right eye clear, both of them. Definitely T-sided. And Bait really struggling to play off each other there. So many individual duels throughout the round. And now they're scrambling to get up to 4. Big T-side towards the troublesome nuke. Wrinkle wants to get aggressive. There's a player behind the boxes. Molly. Ooh, I don't think it's deep enough. Rakini is ever so low, but Wrinkle way out in the open. Zetsia gets a TK? What is going on there?
Flying it up spray. A little chaos up top. It's not quite a must-win, but it certainly does feel that way if you're Bait. It's close to it. Oh, and it's working out well. The firing squad up top. They've taken down all the bodies. It's all to adamb, but he's going to get a chance at the clutch. Right down to the 1. Oh, spotted the gun barrel of MPL. He's got it, and adamb brings through the 9th. We'll be back after this break. back in. Metizport with a substantial lead as they look to take us to the third. Alan, how you feeling at the half?
Much more positive about the Swedish side. And they're quite good at these pistols. But earlier today, Nilo's going to get a fight. Nilo going to get a fight. Oh my lord.
Oh, a bit more than he can handle. Uh-oh. Losing out of B would put this at real doubt, but ZTR coming back in. Oh my goodness, ZTR. Every time you're starting to count them out of a round, it feels like ZTR just comes out of nowhere. Makes it possible. Double pistol sweep back around in towards CT. They've seen the mid. They might not expect this rapid rotation, but obviously there's timer on this. So you got to get moving. Got to get schmoving. Cannot hesitate. He who hesitates is lost. And they will be lost indeed.
Okay. Well, tick box number 1. Check it off. Pistol win. What do we need next? This is a 4. Spy survived that. I think it would just be a save. For the Swedish side. So tick box number 2 is keep 4 or more players alive this round. Bank some cash. Is this going to be A smokes by the look of it? A strategy as old as time. And 5 players to contest it.
Okay. He gets to pick up the rifle for like 2 seconds. Immediately erased.
Nobody's grabbed the Galil.
No one's grabbed the Galil. They're rolling with the Mac 10s.
Oh, this is a bonus round and then some.
Something like that.
Do you run something fast? I'm not sure you can default.
It has to be fast, yeah. I mean, a B hitter and A hitter,
They
and
got
that's
some.
about it.
They got some hella A spawns right now.
Quickly they go, and yeah, it does look like there's going to be telegraphed. Mid-utility thrown, but everybody's shifting over here rapidly. But if you Metizport, you have to be expecting it. That's why the molly goes down all for it. You do not want to get run down here.
Maybe a Palace Waterfall? They've got to gain space.
3 players in.
Mac 10s.
Jaquinho's position could actually cost him. He's playing Ninja. To play off of adamb's contact. There's adamb. He's done. Did they clear him? Whoa! 2 players found. No, only 1. And this is working out beautifully for Bait. The faster play is yielding dividends. Rifle working. Mac 10 certainly doing their damage. Now a 2-on-3 in the retake. There's still utility as well for Bait. They could dump nades in towards stairs. That's exactly what they'll do. Nilo might just be a goner. Fortunately for him, the smoke catches the Molotov, and he's able to get a kill himself, but time's starting to run out here.
No kit.
Don't have kits. They're out.
Okay. Well, check off the next tick box. This is approaching game on now.
It's kind of already there, isn't it?
Yeah, this needs to... I mean, these half-by rounds with a couple of safe guns are really dangerous in the modern day and age, so... I'm not going to count the Swedish squad out in the next, but yeah. That was a great round. I like the call. I think sprinting in immediately might have been too much, but... To get up in Palace, to explode out, to gain the ground. Not everybody had head armor either for Metizport, sorry. Which didn't help their cause. And yeah. A much more compelling game now than it was 5 minutes ago. And let's see. Where are the rifles? Connector and Catwalk. Bait clearly anticipating aggression. Look at the default. So slow. Buddy system employed. Now we're just starting to take mid. Flash out. 2 from under, 1 from top mid. This is good. This is textbook CS. Nades for connector. Re-smoke on window will come in soon enough. We're about to get a boost. Just putting MPL on the ledge.
Nice shot there. Great entry, Nilo. Keeps him out of the window, though. Susp had an opportunity, but they were ready for it. Pressure now on. But everybody's here. Everybody's here to receive them. And Jaquinho strikes first and second as well. Why not? It's falling apart now. It's falling apart. Wrinkle will find the one, but Nilo is the last man standing. What a combo. What a read. Metizport are not going quietly. You were absolutely right, Alan. Those partial buys, the Deegs, the rifles, it's just too much to deal with.
I'm not surprised to see a pause. Let's rewind until before Bait collapsed on A. They just killed one of the B players. They had, I think it was about 45 seconds. Somewhere between there and 50 seconds. They could have rerouted. They could have pressed the pause button, but they didn't. Captain Kirker ran up the stairs and died. Another player, I think it was either the Palace or the Ramp player, ran out and died. A bit too overeager. And that was a critical moment in this series that has gone the way of Metizport. Right. Well, wiggle room is gone. There's no cash in reserve for Bait. This is a must-win round.
On the line here if they want to finish this in 2.
Wrinkle's a
shot goes
madman.
out. Yeah, I mean, that was a massive risk. He doesn't collect on it, but they certainly weren't ready for him to peek through that Molotov. Smoke will go up to make sure there's no more sneaking through. And look at Susp. Up on the blue chair, settling in and getting comfy. He's got his feet on the upholstery. Boots on at that, Alan. Not a very nice house guest.
ZTR now comes back.
Ooh, do they clear this? There's no way they clear this. No one ever clears this. There it is. There's one. I would have loved a second there, but quick thinking from Captain Kirk. He's been there, done that, seen a few things. And he's just going to swing right in, ZTR. So wary of Catwalk. He had no vision in mid. And this is a disaster. This is done.
What a
no
response.
survivors. They were everywhere.
That was brutal. Maybe we're not done on Mirage. Maybe we're not done. Maybe we're not done. The money is just so precarious for Metizport. Susp is going to... Yeah, he thinks better of it. Considering a hero M4, I think.
He thought better
he's
of
going to
it.
go in. He's going to go in.
I mean, he's still got fine money, right? I
I
don't
don't
know what
mind
the
this.
loss bonus is at this point.
I don't mind this.
Great shot. Wrinkle risked it in the last. He's been looking for this opener. This time he's got it. Quick hitter. Mid control. Palace push punished. Rather the apps push. ZTR though.
Was I looking
Picks up
at
his
map?
teammate's gun.
That didn't look normal.
Didn't expect the second player there.
Perhaps, yeah. This is the
But here
stack
comes the
site.
burst. Spam from ZTR. Trying to get lucky here, knowing they kind of need something to work in their favor. Also to distract focus, have their eyes on him. Allow the pistols to operate, and it's worked. Oh, they snapped away. Now Wrinkle's down. The op is out of play. A jump around. Jaquinho's doing his damage. They're restoring some order. They know where these remaining 2 players are, but it's still a tough fight to get out of. Bomb needs to be retrieved. Utility's gone. The choke point utility, at least. Might gonna go in. They know where adamb was. He could have gotten into Palace. That's the risk that they're taking. But indeed, he's stuck around ramp. The nade takes half the health, and with a CZ. So this is not really the fight you want. I think he'll have this first. Indeed, he will. And now the op salvaged. But he's got to get on that bomb. He's got to get on the bomb. That's the problem. MPL just has to clear once. Out he goes. Confirms the player's not there. Made the noise. And now he knows. He's just pushing him. He's just toying with him. He's won the round. There will be no survivors. But Bait, a much-needed round win.
I think it was Pyrrhic. They lost everything.
They've got enough money.
For now.
But
Yeah.
they survive.
They gave away an AWP as well. That is, as ecos go, that's pretty damn good. pretty damn good. All right. Well, they remain on the precipice. That should have been their round to bank up some cash. Case of a round loss, but it doesn't happen. What is the call here? 5 players towards A. Smokes lined up. I think we're getting jungle stairs and CT, the standard. Here we go.
Adamb. 1 for 1, but now they're cleared off of the site. There's no one towards ticket either. Essential. Get in this space. But no, he can't hang on to it. CTR punishes, and that means the retake's going to be on. Bomb's ticking away. There is a kit. It's on Chiquinho, so keep an eye on the opper.
This is a nightmare after plan to win for bait.
Helps when Captain Kirka gets that going. But it could have used a second. And now it's all just on the one man. Owner just has to get the bomb diffuser. It's going to be a fly through, but Sus knows exactly what the win condition was. He's ready for it. It's going to be 11 on the board. The bomb plant takes some of the sting out, but here's where you were right, Alan. The Pyrrhic victory in the last, the money's gone.
They should pause. There it is. Do you buy or not? If it was my call, buy. It's your best chance of winning the map. You're only on 1900 loss. I don't think your buy's going to get a lot better even if you save. And here we go. 1 AK is all they can muster. Util's not actually that bad. They have got 5 smokes. But this is obviously a gamble. And a scrappy defense for Metizport, but they're eking ever closer. 2 to go. And it looks like a similar call, if not the same call from bait.
Oh, covers it off. There's no one in the site this time, and they're bulldozing through. They've already gained con control. This time there's no kills from Metizport. There's nothing to build on for this post, and oh my goodness. Overwhelming flow into window. It's spicy with the Mac-10s. It's spicy with the Tech-9s. Dancing the Eagles as much as possible. But battling forward eventually will cost them. And now the casualties are starting to mount. Essential is the key piece. He is the essential piece, one might say. The flank around here in towards mid. He needs to get here in time. If he can catch these con players, that would be huge. MPL wants to try and stall it out. The Mac-10 just doesn't have the firepower for this, and with nothing in front of him, with the defuse already on, with the smoke down, oh, there's too many bodies in front of him. That's map point found. Metizport are now 1 away from sending us through, from taking us to Ancient.
It was a nice round from bait. I actually like the call. Recognizing that a lack of map control was actually what doomed them in the previous. Just didn't really have the stopping power. If they had a couple more smokes, I think they win that round. They would have just put smokes at the bottom of the connector, but they did not, alas. And another force buy to come. 4 players grouped B for bait. And they've already lost their mid lurk.
This one's looking like a wash. This one's looking like an absolute wash. It's a non-starter. No kills on. Wrinkle now alone. He's got nothing. No chance. No way. No how. And he's overwhelmed. Knocked down. Knocked out. Mirage is over. Metizport, a commanding one there. Comfortable one there, especially towards the end. Bait really gave them a run for their money in some of those rounds. But at the end of the day, half switches. It's gone.